Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Randy Nordby. We are going to work on private wealth management. And again, as I said a number of times, it is so critical for you to go to the 2000, whatever year you're taking, 2024, 2025, 2030. It doesn't matter. You still go through the same process. You're going to go to the topics and you're going to look at the weights. You're going to find out that every topic is not equally important. So I believe for you to be successful with this level 3 exam, you're going to have to study 600 hours. So as you go through the topic weights, you might see a 5%, you might see a 30%, or 20%. This is how you allocate your study time. So something that's 30% is going to get more study time than something that is 5%. Okay, so that's how I want you to approach this. Private wealth management is heavily tested. Let me repeat that. Private wealth management is heavily tested. So what this means, let's just put this in English. If you don't score well in private wealth management, it is highly unlikely that you will pass the exam and get your charter this year. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. You are going to give private wealth management its due. It needs a lot of study time. How much time? Look at the topic weights for whatever year you're taking the exam and figure it out. So again, you need to start changing the way that you study. If something is only worth 5%, that's 600 times 0.05. That is the number of hours that I expect you to study. If it's 30%, I expect you to spend 600 times 0.3, and that's how much you study. Okay? So again, you're going to spend the bulk of your time studying the topics that matter most. And private wealth management has to be one of those topics. Okay, so let's dig in. So now we're going to talk about advising the wealthy. I spent a lot of my career dealing with the super wealthy, athletes, rap stars, even a few movie stars. In fact, there was one movie star that was so beautiful, I couldn't actually meet with her in person. I had to call her on the phone because when I saw her in person, I didn't make any sense. So this is a whole different world for you if you've never done this before. It's also what I believe the most exciting part of our job. And I built some amazing separately managed accounts for these large endowments and foundations and these super wealthy people. But I'm going to warn you right now, a lot of the material that we're covering in this topic, you are going to hate parts of it. There are formulas that you're going to be like, there's no way I can memorize all of these formulas.